Welcome to Perfect Vocals Academy. This next video is going to be a best vocal distortion plugin shootout. I brought out 9 whole plugins. I didn't even know I had 9 distortion plugins, but a lot of them are Waves Audio. Out of all these plugins, we're going to see which one is really the GOAT. We're going to see which one is one that you should pick up for that distorted, awesome vocal sound. Maybe you'll like a few of them. I think each one is going to have sort of different things about them that you may like. Could be cool to just have all of them. Let's dive right into this. Okay, number 1 is going to be the one knob driver. Now, the only thing I really don't like about this one is the fact that there's no output on it. You're going to have to just use the fader to turn it down. So yeah, we're going to crank this up until we get a cool sound, and then we're going to bring down the fader.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans, but I can't chance it. Bella bitch, I caught a prince.
Yeah, so as you can see, I put a trim plugin after the plugin and turned it way down, like 16 dB. But the plugin does have some flexibility. You can kind of go light with it, or you can really drive it, and that's why I like this one. It literally does go 0 to 10. I think it's a great plugin. This might be a great option if you're just one of those people that just want to plug and play, and it's just, okay, set it, forget it, really easy. Definitely cool, especially for creative vibes when you're just putting a song together and you just want something quick. Next, we're going to try out the Shep's Omni Channel 2. Obviously, we don't really need anything except this first module right here, saturation. Dancing, doing them dances for them advancements. She don't like the way I chance it out in the mansions. Okay, so I went with the heavy option, turned it all the way up, and not a huge distortion, more of like a just saturation like it says. So you can try turning up the input quite a bit, turn the output down quite a bit, go through these and just see if you find one you like.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans, but I can't chance it. Bella bitch, I caught her prancing, dancing, doing them dances for them advancements. She don't like the way I chance it out in the mansion.
Okay, so with this one, you can turn up the input so you're driving it harder if your level's kind of low. You may not need to if you got a hot enough level. Cranking this up, putting it on the even setting sounds pretty good, and then just bring down that output.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands.
This one has my vote for more of a subtle distortion. Okay, we're going to move on to the Waves Shep's 73 now. This button up here, drive, is going to be our best friend here. Okay, obviously want to turn this output down and start cranking this drive up.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the...
Yeah, this is a hot plugin right here, so we might even bring out the trim. Keep bringing it down.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans, but I can't chance it. Bella bitch, I caught her prancing, dancing, doing them dances for them advancements. She don't like the way I chance it out in the mansions.
Ooh, I like that one a lot. Yeah, this is really cool. If you're looking for a really, really extreme distortion, cranking this up, bringing that output way down is definitely a cool way to go. So a lot of times you hear this type of distortion on like an ad-lib, not necessarily a main vocal, but I'm testing everything out on a main vocal. So you could definitely hear an effect like this on like an ad-lib with a bunch of reverb. Hear it all the time in songs. Hey guys, I have some free gifts for you in the description. Grab the Melodyne mini course and some other gifts. And also, it can be tiring to go from YouTube video to YouTube video, especially if you're starting out. Although a lot of videos I have on my channel are very helpful, sometimes it's not structured the best. So that's why I made the Vocal Mixing Masterclass. I have 15 different categories, all mixing and mastering related, that will teach you the ins and outs of becoming a pro mixing and mastering engineer. So if you're interested in furthering your education in mixing and mastering, hit the link in the description and learn more. Now back to the video. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Joey Sturgis Howard Benson. This one here, we don't need any of these on. We're only working with this first module, kind of like the Shep's Omni Channel. We have this tube warmth and this grit, and then driving it with the input. So let's try it out.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans. No, I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans. But I can't chance it. Bella bitch, I caught her prancing, dancing, doing them dances for them advancements. She don't like the way I chance it out in the mansions. No, I can't. I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans. No, I can't. I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans. No, I can't. I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans.
Okay, another subtle one. So this one is kind of like the Shep's Omni Channel. If you're just looking to kind of thicken up the vocal with some light distortion, definitely pull this one out. Okay, this next one is Butch Vig. This is a Waves plugin, and this one is pretty extreme. Right here is your tube distortion, and then right here is your solid state distortion. So that sounds really nice. Obviously, almost all of these you have to really dial back the output. So that's the tube. Yeah, that one's really in your face. I really like that one. And let's try the solid state.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches.
Definitely a lot of high mids there. Yeah, if you want that vocal to really cut and sit in your face with distortion, that solid state's a really good option there. One of my favorites right there. Okay, next we're going to move on to the Magma BB Tubes.
I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only
Okay, this one you can really crank up this bass relief. That's what I like about this one. And then to get that heavy distortion, we want to crank up that sensitivity. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this one has like such a thickness to it. I can't even describe it, but just a really thick low end. And then when you boost up this post, this is a shelf that's after the distortion. When you boost this post EQ, it really brings this brightness to make it smooth in the top. Wow. That sounds really good. I love that. So that's the BB Tubes. This is probably one of the most used ones for me. I'm usually always grabbing the BB Tubes. It gets a lot of praise from me. Okay, this one I don't use too much, but we are going to play with it.
I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches be hating, they only fans. But I can't chance it. Bella bitch, I caught her prancing, dancing, doing them dances for them advancements. She don't like the way I chance it out of the masses. I was trapped out the city, straight out the stands. I was running them plays, running the bands. I know them bitches.
So this has TG and red, a couple different modes there, and then the gain, bringing the output way down, and then a little bit of post EQ to bring out some of that high end. Definitely really airy. This one has a really airy sound to it. It's very cool. Wow. So boosting this mid-range can really give it like that really telephone distortion. I'm definitely a fan of that, especially for some like ad-libs or some background type vocals. Okay, just a few more. We got the Manny Marquin and Manny Marquin Distortion. I'm just going to start with the output down on these. That's just your best bet. Oh, wow, that was easy. So very easy there. Just crank the drive up, crank the treble up, bring the output down. I really like that. It sounds really wet, just very smooth on the ears. So I would definitely recommend this one. And it sounds good dialed back too if you're going for a lighter distortion. It's hard to choose, you know, all these are just so great. And then the last one here is the Waves MDMX. This is cool because it has a mix knob on it. A lot of these have not had mix knobs. BB Tubes had a mix knob, and that's about it out of all these, besides this one. I think maybe Abbey Road's Saturator might have had one too. Okay, so a nice low cut switch there. Okay, this one sounds really flexible. I think for flexibility, this is definitely probably one of the best ones. Basically, anywhere on this knob sounds pretty good to me. It's just about taste. And then the mix knob. So that could sound good for a lead vocal, really. I mean, if you just want to turn that mix down and just crank that up, it'll just add a wetness behind that lead vocal that is just super cool. And this plugin has some mid-side features too, which is pretty cool as well. Wouldn't need it here with the vocal, but it's a nice feature to have. If you guys want to dive deeper into that Waves BB Tubes, I got a product review video you could check out. Also, if you like any of these Waves plugins, support the channel by hitting the link in the description and heading over to the store to pick some of these up.